Pardon me, folks. I'm just trying to adjust the screen. Bear with me. Okay, it's the best that I can do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ncwa Wrestling Academy. The name is Johnny Baba Ganoush. And we've got a heck of a show for you. 8 extravagant matches. We'll get to the whole entire lineup after this first opening contest here between Scott Towles and Mr. Chase. A father and son matchup. And hey, the granddaddy of referees, the living legend, Earl Hebner, will be our referee for the action. So sit back, relax, ladies and gentlemen. Dig, diggity dog. And if you're brand new to the channel, click like and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you do not miss a match. And post your comments into the live chat. Trust me, a representative will report to you momentarily. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, this is the Ncwa Wrestling Academy, and we are live from beautiful Gatineau, Quebec. Scott Towles and Mr. Chase duking it out. We haven't seen these two men in quite some time. Mr. Chase, by the way, folks, is the manager and the leader of the Dungeon faction, which you can see on FPW Fantasy Pro Wrestling. He is diabolical. He has practically no remorse for anybody, and possibly his own teammates, his own organization, which have been successful, especially on the count that Mr. X is in, and Korgoth are both in the Fatal 4-Way finals in the Championship of the Universe tournament. And that's going to be happening, ladies and gentlemen, in the month of July, Sunday, July the 19th, to be precise. And, of course, Titanium, and now Brandon the Wolfman Wolf is the other two finalists in that tournament. Should be interesting to see how this will play out. From my understanding, that Mr. X, if you remember him from the, or it, if you don't know what the hell that thing is, part of the Resident Evil franchise. Well, Mr. Chase had the finance, had the money, the resources to create this super being to represent the dungeon faction, an already formed establishment, but now it's been multiplied, if you will. Because think about this, we got Korgoth, Thunder, the Warlord, Horvat the Hungarian Barbarian, and to be honest with you, that's enough. No, you've got the Tungan Giant, Haku, or Ming. You've got Bran Healy, an honorary member of that group. You even have Braun Strowman, former WWE superstar and Universal Champion. You've got Eric Rowan, another alumni of the World Wrestling Entertainment, of course, the Wyatt family and the Wyatt Six. Why would you want to have a super weapon, a gigantic humanoid monster like Mr. X? Why? Talk to Mr. Chase, because he's the one with all the answers. And right now, Scott Towles is officially in the danger spot or danger zone. He's also busted wide open, sporting a, a crimson mask. And Earl Hebner, he's the referee, but he was acting as if he didn't do anything. Off the ropes. Corkscrew or spinning elbow or a Euro uppercut. It's hard to say, they're almost the same damn thing. Shin breaker. Usually when someone does a shin breaker, it follows up for a leg lock submission hold. Swinging neck breaker. Mr. Chase is on fire here. Scott Towles is getting his ass demolished. There's a rope break. Good call from the legend Earl Hebner. Boss man slam. And he's not finished with them. Off the ropes again. What stamina, what cardio is Scott Towles in? He gets right back up on rubber legs. This is a one-sided affair. And of course, singles matches are scheduled for a 15-minute time limit. We've already passed 5 minutes, going on to 6 minutes past. That's a rope break there, Mr. Chase. Pay attention to Earl. He knows the score. He knows how all this plays. Respect. It's the key component in this bitch. Oh! Hey, Scott Towles, he was getting his ass kicked and now he's fighting back, The tables have turned. Oh! Knife! Suplex, totally executed. Scott's back to the teal color, almost the dark blue. Oh, look at that, he catches him. 7.5 minutes. Chase with another spinning elbow, a clean cover. And almost a count of 3. Scott Towels has a lot of juice left. He has a lot of paper towels left on that roll. And this crowd is popping in our opening contest right here on the New Class Wrestling Academy. In the New Class Wrestling Academy. Manhattan Drop. And Mr. Chase dropping Scott on his keister, winding up the arm. Bicycle kick, followed by a bulldog. But Scott hanging on to the apron. Oh, going for the Hurricane Rana, but Mr. Chase counters it with a Bower Palm. Butterfly suplex. I think that Scott Towels is done though. The roll is empty. Wait, reverse. Maybe the roll isn't empty. Oh, oh, nice. Swift. Very swift is Mr. Chase. Another bulldog. What is this burger patty nonsense? Why is Hebner flipping Scott Towels onto his back? Is he trying to help out Mr. Chase go for a quick pin? Whoa. Waist lock. Back to the snapmare. Almost a 3. Another near fall for Mr. Chase. 10 minutes have elapsed. 5 minutes remains in our opening contest. And I'm very, very surprised that Mr. Chase cannot capitalize on Scott Towels. Maybe those paper towels are very absorbent. Maybe it's a family size roll, meaning it's a large roll. Off the ropes. Boss man swam. He's twitching. Chase, this is where you go to pin the man. You're now adding insult to injury. This is not necessary. Almost a 3. Almost a 3. I can't believe it. 2 consecutive boss man slams. Earl. Almost a 3. I was going for it, though. I'm going for it. But Scott Towels kicks out. Inside cradles. Boss man swams. It's not over till it's over. And now Mr. Chase is on the other line where he's going to get to the danger part. And Scott Towels, he's... Oh, shite. I spoke too soon. Man, that's a nice Harlem sidekick there. A page out of the book of Booker T. 3 minutes remaining on the clock, though. Yeah, the foot was underneath the bottom rope by the apron. That's a rope break. And the bloodied Scott Towels still has his glasses on. He's just busted up big time. Reverse whip, back body drop. Scott Towels now has a special. Is this the Bounty Quicker Picker Upper? Scissor kick around the back of the skull of the leader of the dungeon. Drags him to the middle of the ring. And that's it. Scott Towels has pinned Mr. Chase to the mat. Now, I don't know if this replay will catch it, but I think that Mr. Chase even kicked out. I think he did. Let's check it out. Will it caption it? No, it doesn't. It does not. But for those of you who have missed the live stream or want to review it again, you will be able to as soon as the stream is over. And you can only watch this action on the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel. Post your comments down below if you have actually spotted if Mr. Chase had kicked out, but Earl Hebner did count to 3. As a result, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Towels has now earned 3 points into the leaderboard. 13 minutes and 11 seconds of in-ring activity. We're talking about bell to bell. Mr. Chase did the majority of the work, and yet somehow, some way, the extra absorbency of Scott Towels. And I think that move that he did at the very end, that scissor kick, the quilted quicker picker upper, did the job. It cleaned up the mess that Mr. Chase has made. No pun, Nintendo 64, ladies and gentlemen. Which, by the way, this is what this is off of. WWF No Mercy. Over 25, going on 26 years of age. And I'm telling you right now, folks, it has aged lovely. We're going to go on to our second match. But before we do all that stuff, ladies and gentlemen, let's go through the run-through as to what's going to be going down this afternoon and into the evening. We've got the tag team of Storm Rider and Layla White, the reigning NCWA Women's World Champion, going up against Mia Gothica and DJ Samurai. Match number 3, Laura Burkhart of Bolt, Ballistic Operation Logistics Team, going up against Jolly Green. And both Laura and Jolly will have their managers, Pam Siege and Becca Goodman, at their corner, respectfully. Some more tag team wrestling action, y'all. Baron Lacroix and Trainwreck Alvin Turner take on the team of Kazuto, and making his in-ring debut, Rock Parade. Match number 5. We've got Tracy Tamarin going up against Cassandra, with Julia Sanders, Director of Authority, putting on the zebra shirts. I'm talking about the referee uniform as Julia calls this action down the line. Right dab in the middle, ladies and gentlemen. And if memory serves me correctly, this is going to be for a spot in a triple threat match for the Academy's Women's Championship, which means that down the line, one of these two will meet Layla, and I'm gonna say Carolina Rodriguez or Carolina Corazon. Well, all these questions will be answered in due time. Don't want to skip that. Match number 6. More tag team wrestling action as Jumpin' Jay Stevens and Skinny Rick, the little dog and big dog, you know what I'm saying? Going up against Randy Strongman and the Academy's heavyweight champion, Brian Powers, who has made his way all the way from Australia just to be here this afternoon. In our semi-main event, or penultimate contest, Dagny Bacchus and Angela Dobby takes on Kelly Catrillo and the real big dog, the firecracker, Leah Sparks. And in our 8th and final match, the main event of our afternoon/evening triple threat for a spot in a future No Mercy championship match. And you heard me correctly, folks. For the the opportunity at competing for the No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling Championship, Dynamite Dom Housen, London Lightning, and Mike Fire will go at it. Fans, this is all happening right here, live from Gatineau, Quebec. This is the New Class Wrestling Academy, and you're about to watch some amazing wrestling action. So buckle up for intergender tag team action. Intergender tag team wrestling action here, ladies and gentlemen. What a formidable team. Both teams, as a matter of fact. Storm Raider, tag partner to his older brother, London Lightning. The tag team known as Northern Thunder. They are the next generation, folks, of tag team wrestling. In the National Capital Region, we're talking about Ottawa, Gatineau. They've been wrestling even over in the States. Trained by Billy Gunn. And Layla Wilde, ladies and gentlemen, the current reigning Women's Academy champion. Nobody has been able to beat her yet. And that's incredible, because the thing is that she's a very young talent. She's still brand new to the business. And the fact that she has beaten the veteran in this whole academy, Cassandra, says a lot. Some say it is the changing of the guard. Cassandra's getting a little bit older. And she's pushing 40 this year. And now we have Mia Gothika. Talk about next generation of wrestling. You know, Mia has been a big fan of wrestling for a long time. Never have we ever thought that she would ever put on gear, fix her hair, cosplay, if you will, but cosplaying as a professional wrestler and doing professional wrestling. Came to compete in front of a crowd. Teaming up with DJ Samurai, who, by the way, is responsible for playing the music at every single main event in fantasy pro wrestling. Alright, so main event, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, we got two big matches this afternoon / evening. And all four opportunities at championship gold. We've got Tracy Tamarin and Cassandra. Talked about it moments ago, but I want to give you fans a little bit of a reason. What's the story behind Tracy Tamarin and Cassandra? Maybe think about it for a second. Now that I've given you all a chance to think about it, here it is. Tracy Tamarin has scored over 21 points in the leaderboard. Should she win tonight? Should she go over Cassandra? The deal is that Tracy will now match the points of Carolina Corredor, making them even. Layla Wild doesn't even have, it's not even anywhere close to 20 some odd points. Now the deal is, Layla obviously had won the match because she had done something to earn the right to compete for said championship. That's what it is. Also, think about what happened back in January. The Academy had organized an all-women's battle royale or a Royal Rumble. And it wasn't done like tossing somebody over the top rope. It was done by pinfall and submission. For every pinfall, for every submission, the individual would be rewarded with 3 points on that scoreboard. That played an effect. That played a rule. So, bottom line is, that's where Tracy is. But what about Cassandra, the opponent? She's got the most points out of all the women in the Academy. Well, don't forget, and I also mentioned this, Cassandra is the veteran. She has been in the school for a very long time. And don't forget, Cassandra was once a member in the Rejects faction way back in the 2007-2008 time period of fantasy pro wrestling. This is way before we even had a YouTube channel. But these are facts, ladies and gentlemen. Take it like it is. Cassandra's also been multi-time women's champion. So she knows what it's like to be in the ring. And frig, she's also the Academy's women's champion. So, by the end of this stream, ladies and gentlemen, should Tracy score 3 extra points and tie with Carolina, that could possibly happen. But if Cassandra wins, she will have an amazing 30 points. My goodness, it is wild. We are expecting a triple threat match, and Layla Wild will bring that belt. She'll make sure that belt is polished because we may see a brand spanking new champion. And I think the challenger who maybe wins it, well, I think she wants to go home with an incredibly sparkling championship belt, wouldn't you think? And keep in mind that these championship belts aren't owned by the wrestlers. This is owned by the Academy. The administration, the administrators, the bookers are going to want to keep a close eye on these championship belts to make sure that they're in great condition. You don't just stuff a championship belt in your backpack and ready to go, though. These are very expensive championship belts, and they should be treated with respect and dignity. Storm Rider now. blocks the strike, lands a beautiful haymaker. Now we're back to DJ Samurai, who's got tagged in, Irish whip, sleeper, 11 minutes into the game. You'd be surprised how quickly somebody can submit deep into the contest. And the sleeper hold is a very good move to have in your arsenal. Knife edge chops by a rider. Look at that! Mia! Hot shots, Storm Rider. Nice drop kick from DJ. What fine teamwork, DJ and Mia. Oh, very nice reversal. Great athleticism from Storm Rider. Beautiful running bulldog. Good segue to tag in. Yes. Tag in your partner. And this is a good chance for Mia to connect with the champion, because you never know, folks. 1D, you will see Mia Gothica lock up with Layla Wilde, and it may very well be for the belt. Again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you brand new to the channel, you've never been here before in your life, you've never even heard of Loud and Clear Pictures, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. And please click like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. What do? We provide entertainment, mostly through video game wrestling games from various generational consoles. This is from the Nintendo 64. This is WWF No Mercy. Or we're calling this the New Class Wrestling Academy because this is a school. Alright? This is a place to become a pro wrestler. Ever dreamt of being a pro wrestler? Can you even do it? If there's a school nearby, sign up for it. Make sure you have money. It's not cheap, it's not free. But this is the place to be a part of Fantasy Pro Wrestling. This is the place to even be part of Next Generation Pro. This is the place to start off your own character, your move set. We have very basic wrestling moves, but trust me, some of these moves you won't even see in the WWE 2K games and shit. This contest, folks, scheduled for a 30-minute time limit bout. So far, we're past the halfway mark. And now Storm Rider, Tornado DDT from the top rope. Mia is in dire straits. Kicked right in the damn face and pretty much coiled back to a sitting position. But tags out to a fresher BJ Samurai. And the Storm Rider in a crimson mask. Blood on the chest. He's going to have to be checked out. And hey, Scott Towels got checked too from the EMTs. He's okay. The first aid responders were also going to make sure that the wound has been sealed up. Storm Rider now. Beautiful Maya suplex onto DJ, and he kicks out at one. He kicks out at one from the Maya suplex. We're 18 and a half minutes deep into this matchup. Double team Power Palm. Mia is in deep waters, folks. Northern Light suplex, perfect bridge, and no! A kick out. Unreal. Mia's got to tag DJ Samurai. Because Mia is not looking too good. She's got a lot on her plate, though. My goodness. But it should be very, but just to go back to one of our big matches for tonight, though, it should be a very interesting contest between Tracy and Cassandra. Also, the most important thing of all, the Director of Authority of the Ladies Wrestling Federation, and in charge of the Women's Academy, Julia Sanders, will be sporting the referee garb. She will be calling the action smack dab in the middle. Hey, we saw the legend, Earl Hebner, who has officiated or called many matches for the past 30, maybe 40 years in the WWF, WWE, TNA. My goodness. Well, Julia Sanders gets to do all that stuff as she calls the action down the middle. One woman will win. One woman will earn that spot and face Carolina and Layla. Wow, that's going to be awesome, folks. About 8.5 minutes remaining on the clock. I'm hoping that one of these teams can negotiate and score the win. Our main event, triple threat, should also be very interesting because it is a spot for the No Mercy Championship at some point into the future. We're going to see this all go down, folks. This is going to be something special. And this is a hardcore match. No holds barred. Anything goes. And that's how it should be, folks. In a situation like this, there shouldn't be disqualifications nor countouts. And even if there was, you'd be eliminated from the match. You'd be sent to the backstage area, the locker room area, watching it from a TV monitor. Your dreams of becoming potentially No Mercy champion shattered. All because you have made a foolish mistake. You've tampered with the referee. You stayed out the ring too long. Well, this is a triple threat hardcore fight. False count anywhere, folks. Wrong individual there, Ryder. DJ Samurai and Layla Wild are both legal in this match. And Layla needs to get back on track. Her stamina, her spirit meter does not look too good. Misses the back elbow, allowing DJ Samurai to capitalize on a move. Like this. Half Nelson release suplex, completely turning Layla inside out. Her spirit meter is not looking good. She tags Storm Rider, who's got a better spirit meter. Nice! Where the hell did that come from? But we've got to get Storm Rider checked out, man, because that Crimson Mask is not stopping. There's no one there to wipe the blood off. There's no one there to stitch him back, to make him whole again. Release German suplex. Release Northern Lights suplex. What action we are seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. And you're watching all of this for free on YouTube, the way it should be. Big release suplex from Storm Rider. Five minutes remain. Oh, what the heck was that, Ryder? What the that's your partner. Oh, look at that. DJ just like a slip and slide, slicks himself out of the ring. Thankfully, he's been reported back to his corner in this tag team match, maintaining some order. So I'm going to tell you right now, folks, later on in this program, we do have more tag team wrestling action, and there won't be any order. It's gonna be chaos. Four minutes remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes. Mia and Layla must negotiate. Pin those shoulders for the 3 count. Or make them scream uncle. Oh, I thought that DJ was going to go for a strike, a little corkscrew elbow smash. Now Layla in position far, sky high superplex. Cover the man. Oh, puts on the brakes. DJ Samurai puts on the brakes and now tags in Mia. Hopefully by now she's been refreshed and ready for more action. 3 minutes remaining. Headbutt, swinging neck breaker, cover. She's away from the ring ropes if you do it that way. That front pin. Oh, nice front drop kick. Come on, folks. Oh, nice neck breaker by Mia. Onto Storm Rider. Oh, dragon screw, that will tear your knee. Release Northern Light suplex. It's hold for hold. Move for move. Beautiful power bomb. Ryder is positioning Mia for a pin. Smack dab in the middle. Layla is in position. And that was a kick out. Mia Gothica kicked out of a power bomb from Storm Rider, folks. Now that was an assist from DJ Samurai. This means the match is almost over. And we got literally a minute left. Will we get an official win or will this end in a draw game? Storm Rider, now you got one. Now you definitely got 1 solid minute. What is your move? What's the big one, bud? What's this? Dragon Steiner! Layla in position. 2, 3! Tag Team Wrestling in the New Class Wrestling Academy. This is what Tag Team Wrestling is supposed to be. And I'm glad we saw an end result. Storm, bloodied as F, looking at this capacity crowd and exploding with the Dragon Steiner, a move we have been seeing in years. Originally performed by Ultimo Dragon. Covers Mia Gothica. Let's check out one more replay before we go to the control center for the official word. Check out this angle with you. The bloody Storm Rider. Check him out, là. Il pète complètement. There it is. Wham! He goes for the cover Layla Wild already in position to intercept DJ Samurai so that he can pin Mia 1, 2, 3. With 3 points added to the leaderboard, Storm Rider has earned those points. He's earned to get himself elevated up to the ranks, and not only the tag team division, but the light heavyweight division too. 29 minutes and 24 seconds. Fans, that is cutting close. Normally around this point, normally around that time point or time period, it ends in a draw, and that would be a tremendous shame. But both DJ Samurai and Mia Gothica put on a clinic in this mixed tag team match. In my opinion, both teams are the winners. That's what I gotta say about that, ladies and gentlemen. This is tag team wrestling action at its best. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's shift gears to singles wrestling action. Here at the Academy, folks, our 30-second live stream to Tink, ladies and gentlemen. 32 live streams. We've got Laura Burkhart sporting the Bolt gear, which, yes, looks almost like the Shield, doesn't it? But, brother, it ain't. As she squares off against Jolly Green right here at the Academy. Jolly Green's got Rebecca Goodman. Bam Siege in the corner of Laura Burkhart, who is now officially a member of the Ballistic Operation Logistics Team, Bolt. Shin breaker to start things off, but Jolly gets right back up, not allowing no leg lock submission hold. Oh, too far away. Singles action, but remember that Becca Goodman is there, and so is Pam Siege. They can be providing advice to their star. Jolly Green is built like a brick house, man. Solid as a rock. Cornering Laura. Another swinging neck breaker. Ooh, that will do it. Suplex nails it. Laura now has to figure out what to do next. Look at her go, man. Oh, bolting splash. Well done.
5,
Smart strategy by Laura Burkhart to using some taunting. Holy shit! A big boot to the face. And the kick to the face, returning the action. Oh shit! This is definitely a test for Laura Burkhart, folks. After all, since her debut, since Laura has arrived here at the Academy, every match has been a test. Good grief!
2, 3.
Oh, misses the front flip dive. Get back in, guys. Look how fast Laura was to get back in the ring like that. Swinging neck breaker. 3.5 minutes into this contest, folks. 3. And the last time we have seen these two in the ring, Laura pulled up an amazing upset and pinned Jolly Green to the mat with a Hurricane Rana. How about that, eh? But look at Jolly Green. Look how he's dressed. He's dressed to wrestle, not to fight, but to wrestle. He's here to out-wrestle Laura. This is hard hitting. Again. Good Lord.
1, 2.
This is Laura's ring, isn't it? High knee. Oh, not even close to a 1. Not even close. Oh, he caught her. I think Laura was gonna go for a running grappling move. Holy shit! What the fuck was that?
2, 3.
Laura flip-flopping out the ring like that.
6, 7.
Good grief. This is definitely Laura's ring.
2, 3.
How many ring outs have we seen? Hip toss. Yeah, Jolly's in deep trouble. In position on target far. Little head scissors now. To the top rope. Double knee drop. Almost at count of 3. 6 minutes in to the action. Another head scissors. Oh, but wait. On target 4. Missed the target. Hey, that was well timed by Laura Burkhart. Great position, but I think she's too far away. She's too far away and she smashed her knee. She thought she had the hang time and she did not. This is going to give Jolly Green, oh Lord, a jumping pile driver. Dropping Laura on her freaking head, look. Good night.
1,
Hey, wait a minute.
2,
Wait a minute. What?
3, 4,
Laura
6, 7,
attacking on Becca Goodman.
1,
What's happening here?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Becca hasn't done anything to Laura. Why is she fighting her? Hip toss. To the tippy top. There's the knee drop. Going for a second one. A second set of knee. Whoa! 1, 2. One too many times, Lo. One too many times. Sleeper. This could be detrimental to Laura. Wait. She's not done. She's still walking. She's still breathing. She's still in the game and kicking. Good Lord. Good Lord. No. In the danger zone, though, Jolly Green is not looking good. He was twitching right before our very eyes, it seems. This has been a strike for strike, dominating match between these two athletes. Kicks and punches, kicks and punches. My God.
3, 4.
What the? Corkscrew plancha. Laura missed the target. I wouldn't do it again, lady. Wait, are you serious?
1, 2,
Are you serious?
3, 4.
Don't risk it. It's not worth it. Oh my God.
1,
She's gonna try it again, isn't she?
2,
The corkscrew plancha?
3,
Can't she even make it?
4, 5.
No. Jolly Green was too close to the barricade, the protected barrier between athlete and paying customer. And these customers are getting their money's worth. They have been roaring since bell to bell, since the stream has started. And Laura now not looking too good. Look at her stamina, for heaven's sakes. She's going to the well one too many times. Oh, this is not looking good. She's missing all these. She's in the danger, for heaven's sakes. This could be detrimental to Laura Burkhart as she is trying to send a message to Rebecca Goodman, the manager of Jolly Green. So Laura has to win this match to get access to fighting her. That's a rope break and a half, ladies and gentlemen. If that was not a rope break, I would smash the controller. Too many times, Laura. And almost at count of 3. Whoa. Sending him down to his keister, man. I'm telling you, Laura means business. Oh, we've seen that before, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. What on earth was that? Series of palm strikes. Oh, the boot once again. Swinging neck breaker onto Laura Burkhart. Could this be? Will this be? No! This match continues with 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Now 2 minutes. Oh my word! My word! Knockout! When was the last time we ever seen something like this? Laura Burkhart drills, oh my god, to the jaw. To the jaw. That is essentially the equivalent of turning the power button off your Nintendo Entertainment System. It is a complete shutdown of the system, which means we most definitely need the EMTs and some smelling salts to revive Jolly Green. But we can't just give smelling salts to anybody. It has to be a healthcare professional. Folks, I don't think we've ever seen a TKO victory in the entire history of the Academy. I don't think so. But Jolly Green has been completely wiped out. Holy effing balls, ladies and gentlemen. That is something else. 13 minutes, 14 seconds into this contest. And remember, all singles contests, unless authorized otherwise, are 15-minute time limit bouts. And check how deep this match got into. Laura Burkhart wins this match via TKO. It says so on the screen. Jolly Green now, folks, is being taken care of by the EMTs, first aid responders. I do understand that Rebecca Goodman is also making sure that everything is okay, that there's enough space so that Jolly Green can get all of the attention from a medical staff as possible. Fans, this is the New Class Wrestling Academy. And what a heck of a show it has been. Ncwa. And now, folks, we're going to be shifting gears for more tag team wrestling action. But we're going to be seeing a brand new team that was formed between Baron Lacroix and Trainwreck Alvin Turner. They have fought before in the past, but they seem to be in good terms, and they seem to be sharing a lot of things in common, as they will be competing against Kazuto and making his in-ring debut, Rock Parade. Match is scheduled for a 30-minute time limit, but this should be very, very interesting, folks. And this is coming up right here. Get ready, folks. off, ladies and gentlemen. And the bell sounds. We are up and running. Baron Ncwa and Kazuto are the first to start.
One, two.
4 minutes into the tag team match, I'm hearing a 2 count. Kazuto now needs to do some serious thinking about tagging out to the debuting Rock Parade, ladies and gentlemen. Kazuto had an amazing match with Trainwreck Alvin Turner 2 weeks ago. It is now available for your viewing pleasure on the Loud and Clear YouTube Pictures channel. They both ended up in a draw game, wrestling for 15 solid minutes. Kazuto's first match ever. And what a match that was, folks. Now, Rock Parade. We have heard about him. He has been helping us out backstage, also advertising the New Class Wrestling Academy to some of the potentially best and brightest, the future, ladies and gentlemen, in, that will be making a massive mark for fantasy pro wrestling and the next generation pro wrestling. Baron and Trainwreck were taunting, showboating. I wouldn't be doing that too much, look. Look at Baron. Where is he getting all this taunting from? I think that Baron has been doing this much showboating ever since he's aligned himself with Trainwreck Alvin Thurman. This is match number 4, ladies and gentlemen, out of 8 matches. Great wrestling from these two teams. I must say, I'm awfully impressed. Back suplex. The big boys of wrestling. Look at this. Back elbow. Nailing the target. Both now tag a double tag. And this crowd is just effing loud, man. They are loud. Nice. Big rock power from Rock Parade. Belly to belly overhead suplex. This is Rock Parade's debut, folks. And what a great start. What an amazing start to Rock Parade's wrestling career. Pump handle slam. Where did that come? Pump handle drop. Where did that come from? Oh. Oh, reverse. Incredible wrestling action here, folks, from some of the most incredible athletes you ever see. And it's all here in the New Class Wrestling Academy. I'm telling you, don't be surprised if one day you see them on Next Generation Pro or FP Dub. Don't be surprised. You may see them in the near future. And now Parade has the arm of Trainwreck. Tags in Kazuto. Both Trainwreck and Kazuto have unfinished business. Again, folks, from what happened 2 weeks ago. Earl Hebner had called the action down the line. It was a fair and square match. It was a great match. Unfortunately, 15 minutes expired. The time limit expired. And as a result, well, you know the drill, folks. Oh, reverse. And he puts the boot up. Trainwreck tags in Baron Ncwa. We're seeing a lot of the boot up. I like that. I like it. Even the up and over counts as a strike. Oh, nice power slam there by Kazuto. And Trainwreck just showboating. Oh, look at that. Kazuto had a complete bear hug, locking up the arms so that Baron can't even move. And the power. Look at that again. That's two belly to bellies. Oh, Make-A-Wish, Rock Parade. Oh, my goodness. I'm hoping it was a good wish. Oh, Trainwreck. You know, I'm surprised that the train just collided with Rock Parade. You figured that the train would bulldoze, but in this case it was the other way around. Nice clothesline from Trainwreck. Waist lock, back elbow. Listen to this crowd, man. They are freakishly loud in this matchup. Turnbuckle, waist lock, schoolboy away from the ring ropes, but not even close to a 1 count. Headlock takeover. Back suplex. Just raw power, ladies and gentlemen. As expected in this tag team skirmish. A low blow. And it doesn't seem to phase Kazuto. Nice scoop slam. Very clean. But that power slam that we saw, man, that was something else. Reverse Irish whip. Baron Ncwa holds on to the ropes. Locked eyes. Baron is focused on his opponent. But Kazuto, on his second match, he is doing a fantastic job, ladies and gentlemen. If I may say so myself. Reverse back elbow. Oh, nicely done. Kazuto, motion to the crowd. The end might be nigh. Like Bill Nye, the science guy. My God. Rock Parade in position, but the toes reach the bottom rope. This matchup continues. This will give both Trainwreck and Baron Ncwa the opportunity to succeed, to potentially get the win. Consider the rope break a blessing. Oh, nice back body drop. Choo-choo train. What an incredible show it has been, ladies and gentlemen. An hour and a half has gone by since the live stream has started, and it's just been banger after banger of amazing matches. And that's a rope break, ref. Come on, yo. And then Ncwa says, "Forget it. I'm gonna tag in the Rock Parade." Oh, we're past the halfway mark in our 30-minute time limit bout. Off the ropes. Oh wait, a little side swipe there from Baron, and now a suplex. He gets it. Shin breaker. But Baron gets right back up. Oh my goodness. Retaliates with a low blow. Reverse whip. Tag team wrestling. What do you do in a tag team match? You tag your opponent. That's what you do. "19 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen." Great hustle from Rock Parade, but the ropes, I'm telling you. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Rock Parade busted up. My goodness, the EMTs and first hit responders having a field day here. At every single match, something has gone down. Someone bled. Scott Towels, Storm Rider, friggin' Jolly Green knocked the F out. And now Rock Parade on his very first match. Welcome to the New Class Wrestling Academy, Rock Parade. Because there will be more moments like this, I am sure. If you bled in your first match, you will bleed again. Nice flow through DDT onto Kazuto. 10 minutes remain. 10 minutes left. What a match. What a show, ladies and gentlemen. Our 30-second live stream ever. Going all the way back to August 2024. Off the ropes. Oh, nice Samoan drop. Baron gets right back up. Suplex. He nails it. Mongolian top. Off the ropes, reverse whip, back body drop. So smooth, so gracious. Nice back body. A back body toss of sorts. These guys are going on a marathon run. And Trainwreck has now got Rock Parade. Parade needs to freaking think about his next move. What to do. Wait a minute. He's got Alvin Turner on the top rope. Sky High Superplex. This is the time to pin, to win. Good grief. Knuckle sandwiches were delivered. 5 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Almost a 3 count right there, folks. Trainwreck Alvin Turner, who, by the way, got to wrestle for one of the most biggest events in Gatineau, Quebec, GPW, at Gare Civil 6. He got to be in the ring with the Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher, Jacques Rougeau, David Hart Smith, or Harry Smith. And he might even be in the Infinite Rumble for Mystery Wrestling Monday, June 22nd, the day after War of Champions. Three minutes remaining, folks. 3 minutes remaining. Oh! That was a near fall. That was not, thanks to Trainwreck, but Baron Ncwa was able to escape that inside rolling cradle.
1, 2, count 2.
Almost a 3. All right, this is literally crunch time now. 1 minute remains. Seconds remaining. It's back to Kazuto and Trainwreck Alvin Turner from 2 weeks to go. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And Kazucho and Trainwreck once again locked eyes. The war is still not over. I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. 30 straight solid minutes in Rock Parade's debut. Kazuto and Trainwreck Alvin Thurner were the two in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and they have a lot of scores to settle. Kazuto's second match and second draw game. I can't believe it, folks, but it is what it is. This is professional wrestling, and the show must go on. Even Rick the Model Martel at Gare Civile 6 at the Slush Puppy Arena said it best. The legend, Rick Martel, folks. But now this only means one thing and one thing only. Is Kazuto and Trainwreck, will they have a rematch? Better, even better, will these two teams have a rematch? Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take ourselves a 15-minute intermission. We will be right back, folks, with more wrestling action from the fine folks in both the men and women's academy division. We've got Tracy Tamarind and Cassandra. The winner will earn a spot for in a triple threat contest featuring Carolina Corazon, but of course, the reigning Women's Academy champion, Layla Wild. Julia Sanders, ladies and gentlemen, is the referee for this match to call the action down the line. And all this is going to happen, folks, after our intermission. So grab whatever you need to grab at the store. Go for a smoke break, a toke break, a vape break. Do whatever it is you have to do. A bathroom break if necessary. And we'll join you at ringside in 15 minutes. 1-5.
Bluetooth mode.
Diggity dog. Diggity dog. Diggity dog. Diggity dog. Diggity.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you are all prepared for the second half of NCWA 32, ladies and gentlemen. Julia Sanders normally sits behind the desk, calling all the shots, booking all the performers, having to handle emails, phone calls, text messages, no days off. Since she has signed, since she has reported for work nearly 6 years ago. She used to even be a broadcast commentary with me and Scott Dowles. And now here she is. Polygonal form, but she's still here. On the Nintendo 64 WWF No Mercy platform. But this is the New Class Wrestling Academy. As I've mentioned, this is the place to hone your craft, to invent yourself, to be the wrestler you want to be, and then some. 2 atomic drops. Tracy Tamarind is on a rampage. Double axe handle once more. Tracy means business. And a desperation move from Cassandra. Oh, nice throw. Too quick. And also too soon for a pin. Oh, nice strike from Cassandra. We have seen that kind of kick before, that heel kick. It's really good, really effective maneuver too. It's out of nowhere. Reverse whip, Samoan drop. Again, folks, 15-minute time limit. We still have our triple threat match. A spot at the No Mercy for the No Mercy Hardcore Championship. Scott Sampson right now bears the belt. He is the champion. And he means business, folks. Let me tell you that right now. Beautiful snap power bomb. Three and a half minutes into this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are new to the channel, who haven't done so already, please click like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Post your comments into the live chat feed, the comments section. We want to hear from you. We'll even subscribe to your channel. Have us be part of your community. Nice drop kick. With backlash indeed, having Cassandra sitting up. Hey, what are you doing there, Julia? You're not supposed to do that. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Drop suplex. She can disqualify you if she wanted to. Wait! What? What? Julia, you got attacked by Tracy. What are you doing? What in the name of the world? Now everybody's attacking everybody. STF. You're the referee. Come on, guys, maintain some order. Maintain some order here. Oh, nice lariat, but Cassandra had blocked it. Back elbow and meets the mark. Almost a count of three, and Cassandra is almost in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. I am surprised, even though these three were brawling, Julia Sanders is still calling this match down the line. Fair and square. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. The sloppy bomb. Cassandra's twitching, rope break. Thankfully, Cassandra's foot met with the ropes. Tracy was smack talking, back talking. Almost a three. This match continues, folks. 8 minutes into the contest. Out of 15 minutes. Tracy Tamarin is on a roll. This match continues. Cassandra does not forfeit, but damn, she is very close to it. Clothesline, practically beheading Cassandra. I don't know if Julie was trying to knock her off the top rope. Call it, Julia. You're the referee. Cutthroat. This is definitely over now. Wait, Julia was in the way. Cassandra is in deep waters, ladies and gentlemen. It is not looking good. It's looking good for Tracy, but not looking good for Cassandra. She has 27 points. Tracy has 21. Tracy's the one that's climbing the ladder. And you can see the fuck you bomb. Pardon my language, but that's what we call it. Ten and a half minutes have elapsed. We have 4.5 minutes left. Oh my goodness. This feels so much like a one-sided affair. It's been all Tracy Tamarind. Reverse whip. Samoan drop. 1, 2. Almost a 3. Almost a 3. 4 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Inside rolling cradle. Wow. It doesn't get any closer than this. Cassandra has to get the F out of Dodge and avoid any further damage from Tracy Tamarind, for she has her finish. Avalanche Samoan drop. Dead center of the ring. No! Cassandra kicked out right after the 2. How on earth is Cassandra fighting back like this? More importantly, why is she fighting back? It's been one-sided this whole entire time.
1, 2, 3.
And there's the 3. There's the 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Inside rolling cradle. And I'm not surprised. I really am not. Tracy Tamarind has been a bulldozer from bell to bell. This was her fight. This was her night. For she is now tied with Carolina Corazon, as they both have 24 points. And now Tracy has been inserted into a triple threat match for the Academy, the Women's Academy Championship belt. And the fact that Julia Sanders got involved in this match, it's a bit of a sneak preview of what's to come for Tracy Tamarind. If anything, Tracy should thank Julia Sanders. Tracy should actually respect Julia Sanders more, because now Tracy's got to get herself mentally and physically prepared for a triple threat match and championship gold on the line. All this, ladies and gentlemen, serves with peace. We now know that Tracy is climbing that ladder. But the question remains, will she be the next Academy Women's Champion? Well, fans, you're going to have to sit and wait, because the administration, especially now Julia Sanders, who had called this match, only she can dictate when that title match will be. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, let us just settle in with the idea now that Cassandra had been completely dominated this entire match. We are now going into match number 6. Some tag team wrestling action with Jumpin' Jay Stevens and Skinny Rick going up against Randy Strongman and Brian Powers. But before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, A few little things as well. Every superstar who has competed this afternoon, who had to be taken care of by first aid responders and EMTs, are good. They're okay. I'm not saying they're 100%, but their injuries have cost them a lot of blood loss. But we're going to get them back to 100%, and hopefully we see them in 2 weeks' time for NCWA 33. So to come, ladies and gentlemen, women's tag team wrestling action with Dagny Bakahast, Angela Dobby, Kelly Catrillo, and the big dog, the firecracker, Leah Sparks. And our main event for a spot, for a shot at the No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling Championship, Dynamite Dom Housen, London Lightning, and Mike Fire. That, my friends, is still to come, and that, my friends, is also a 4th count anywhere hardcore match. It is going to be absolutely off day chain. Randy Strongman, ladies and gentlemen. He's definitely the strongman. Look at that. Lifting up that scale. Here we go, folks. Tag team. No tag at all. Oh my. Well, folks, I guess this is where we're supposed to be. Backstage is not where they want to go. But Randy Strongman tossing out. Sorry, Randy Strongman tossing out Jumpin' Jay Stevens. Michinoku driver. A second Michinoku driver. Not enough. A broken piece of table. Using the sharp edges. Yeah, no kidding. He's busted wide open, folks. Oh my God. How is Randy able to see? Buster. shit. Oh. There are bodies all over the place. This is hard to keep track. Oh my goodness. Both Randy and Brian busted wide open. Oh, whoa! Let the bodies hit the floor!
One, two, count two.
Falls count anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We have lost complete control of this matchup.
Break.
I'm surprised we even have rope breaks in this match. Oh! Brian! What a whiplash from an attempted suplex and a diving headbutt. This is absolutely out of control. Northern Lights suplex, ladies and gentlemen, with the bridge and almost that count of three. Oh. Randy Strongman. Almost a three, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolute chaos. From corner to corner, ladies and gentlemen. Oh!
1, 2, 3. Ncwa.
Brian Powers, ladies and gentlemen. The reigning NCWA heavyweight champion. Look at this. Jumpin' Jay Stevens was trying to save his own partner. Trying to drop kick the two to separate this back suplex, bridged pinning maneuver. Both Brian Powers and Randy Strongman bleeding. And this is actually Skinny Rick's first loss. Legitimate loss, ladies and gentlemen, before he was pinned. Jumpin' Jay Stevens could not save his partner in time. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Fans, I don't even know what to make of it. I don't know what you call that. From bell to bell, ladies and gentlemen, it was just complete anarchy. They were on the stage, in the backstage area. Thankfully, all the staff and all the personnel, the first aid responders, our medical staff, thankfully they were away so that they could tend to now Brian Powers and Randy Strongman for their blood loss in this contest. But Brian and Randy, in spite the fact that they've lost blood, they've won the match. And Skinny Rick suffered his first defeat at the hands of the heavyweight champion, Brian Powers. Flying all the way from Australia. Welcome back to Canada, Brian. Even if it's only for a few short days, we're happy to have you back here with us at the Academy. All right, folks, let us now shift gears to our semi-main event of the afternoon. The sun is piercing through the window. But the show must go on, ladies and gentlemen. Dagny Bakahast, Angela Dobby versus Kelly Catrillo, and the big dog, the firecracker, Leah Sparks.
One.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a show. Gotta be honest with you folks, I was not expecting this amount of bloodshed. Beautiful tilt twirl backbreaker. Yeah, not at all what I expected from our amazing, beloved talent. From the Men's and Women's Wrestling Academy. These are the best. Look, Kelly Catrillo wrestling in heels. Are you freaking serious? Anyway, I'm just saying, kind of strange to see that happen. I wanted to say that this has been one auspicious night filled with just craziness. All I got to say is absolute craziness. The team of Randy Strongman and Brian Powers. Heck, I thought that maybe Randy was going to score a win. Sure, his team won, but it was Brian that now has earned himself 3 extra points into the leaderboard. Hopefully in this match, nobody bleeds. Or nobody gets knocked out. Because I'm serious, every match, since 5 o'clock this afternoon, there's been blood. Oh, nice swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss by Dagny on Leah Sparks. That beam of light, it's unavoidable, folks. It's the sun. It is literally the sun trying to pierce right through, and I'm blocking it. Oh, Dagny tags in Angela Dobby. Off the ropes. Oof. That was a straight up punch to the face. Oh, inside rolling cradle, no. Low blow attempt. This is wild, ladies and gentlemen. All I gotta say, what a wild night. What an interesting night this has been, ladies and gentlemen. And our main event is still to come for an opportunity at the No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling Championship. That is yet to come. Already Tracy Tamarind has won her spot and obtaining a contenders match for the Academy, for the Women's Academy Championship. Tag has been made. Here comes Kelly Cutullo. Off the ropes goes Kelly. That was chest to chest. Gouging of the eyes. Are you serious? Dagny Bacchus busted wide open, courtesy of Kelly Cutullo. We were hoping for a match where there was no bloodshed. Nice. Consider that to be a receipt, young lady, courtesy of Dagny Bacchus. The bodies hit the floor, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes in, 20 minutes left. And our main event set for 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 30-minute time limit bout. All right, folks, we managed to block out the ray of light. That's a song from Madonna. Honestly, that spinning chop for some reason doesn't seem to want to do anything. If it's a very useless move, then anyone who has it is not going to have it anymore, seriously. That is a very devastating strike right there. The spinning back fist or spinning back chop should be more dangerous than that stupid slap there. Look at that. Look, that is it is a legitimate move. Dagny is trying to chop Kelly Catrillo, and it seems to go right through her. Oh no. Kelly puts on the brakes and suplexes Darby in. Enzugiri. That ought to do it. Both Dagny and Darby have teamed up in the past, and they're a fantastic team. That's why I'm hoping if they win this matchup that they've climbed the ladder into the tag team championship contingency. Remember this, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Sampson and Tom Sever are the reigning Academy Tag Team Champions for a reason. They're both grapplers. They are shoot fighters. They know all the pressure points, submission holds, throws, and anything to cause pain and damage to their enemies, to their opponents. Tom is the one who is teaching most of the students here at the Academy. No wonder why he is a tag team champion. And to think, folks, his #1 student, the one that has the most points out of every student here at the Academy, Scott Sampson. And now that he's on the main roster in Fantasy Pro Wrestling, he also has the No Mercy Championship belt. And at War of Champions, Alex Fisher is set for battle. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I have to be this way. This is wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the sport of kings. Alright? And the fact that Fisher's got the opportunity to potentially dethrone Scott Sampson, this is big news. Not to mention that Alex Fisher could, I'm saying he could, join the Academy and wrestle with the future. The best of the best in this Academy. We are past the halfway mark in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Penultimate contest, the semi-main event. Which team will be victorious? Will it be Dagny and Darby, or the team of Kelly Catrillo and the big dog, Leah Sparks? And as we are approaching the final moments of our program, I want to thank each and every one of you fine folks out there who have subscribed to the Loud and Clear Pictures channel. Oh my. That was a very rough shape there that Kelly was in. And she tags out. And she tags out big time. And again, for those who are brand new to the channel, click like and subscribe. Hit the notification button, that bell, and make sure it's set to all so you do not miss a match. And post your comments down below. Like Kane Gigi or Little Hot Stepper. And thank you guys for posting your comments too. No matter how little it is, it makes a difference to this YouTube channel. Off the ropes. Back elbow by Dagny. Nice takedown. The firecracker needs to reignite herself. Fight back a bit. Get the leverage because there's only about 12 now. Oh my goodness.
1,
Leah outside the ring.
4,
Our referee is counting. Oh, nice missile drop kick. Springboarding into action on the bloody Dagny Bakahast. A lot of action on the outside floor, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if this was the other match, then yes, by all means, use the ringside, use the stage, use the backstage area. But in this case scenario, this is a regular match. 10 minutes left. 20 minutes have passed. Good grief. Beautiful hook kick. Can we imagine wrestling in heels, you know? Like, wouldn't that hurt your ankles? And it's gotta hurt your feet. Like, your feet is gonna get sore. Oh, Kelly now raging. Ncwa folding Dobby and almost gets a 3. This match continues, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful power bomb from Kelly Catrillo, and now here comes the firecracker. Off the ropes, back body drop. Maybe Sparks will be able to execute her finishing maneuver. If we get there. And nice shoot wrestling from Dagny, man. Girl, no ring ropes. Well, there's that drop into the knee where the brace is. Closed on the apron.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Dobby now in the ring with both Kelly and Sparks. What is this? Dagny on the top rope. Wait, back elbow and a miss. I can't believe it. What great action from these lovely ladies. Backslide. 2. No. My word. My word, ladies and gentlemen. Seven minutes, 6.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Will we get a winner? Bow and arrow lock. Will it be enough? No rope break. I'm surprised the referee did not initiate a rope break because Kelly was super at the freaking ropes. She wasn't close to the ropes. She was at the ropes. Referee made a boo-boo. Enzuguri kick. Kelly and Sparks are rocking this match, ladies and gentlemen. Put a boot up, and they've avoided it. They were learning from the previous matches. Backslide, no. Low blow. Tags in and outs. That was a lightning quick freaking spinning chop though. And didn't do anything, didn't even go, it went right through Dagny. 5 minutes left. 5 minutes. They're breathing hard. We are deep into the contest. Don't stop there, Dagny. I mean, breathe, yes, but don't stop there. There's not much time. Off the ropes. Head scissors takedown, sensational. Sensational. Oh, to the buckle. Whoa. Leah Sparks. No. Dragon screw off the top rope. How dangerous. Scorpion death drop. Will this be enough? I wouldn't have stopped there, Leah. Or Leah. I wouldn't have stopped there. I would have continued. I would have tried to do another move. Maybe a submission hold. Pile driver. Oh. On the bloody Dagny. I mean, what is left? Oh! Oh, nice recovery. Sweep the leg. Crush it with the elbow. 3 minutes, ladies. 3 minutes. Oh, German suplex, but the rope break. The rope break. Your best friend or your worst nemesis. Choke slam. Ah, I was going to say pin hard, but Kelly gets right back up. Sleeper. Sleeper. Could this be? Will it be? Leah Sparks breaks up the hold. This match continues. However, folks, 2 minutes remain. 2 minutes remain. Snake eyes. Oh. Man, oh man! If we get a draw game, we have seen 2 tag team matches that have a draw in it, which means inconclusiveness. Yet, do we want to see a rematch? Oh, that is a bad position. But Leah Sparks holds on. 1 minute left. Oh, finally! The spinning back chop did do something. Look, that makes no sense. Honest to God, 30 seconds. Oh my. Bad idea there, Leah. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another draw game, ladies and gentlemen. We may have to extend these matches, ladies and gentlemen, to the maximum, which is 60 minutes. Or, I have no idea what to make of it, folks. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, 2 draw games in this entire program. But both teams put on a banger. As expected, ladies and gentlemen, here in the New Class Wrestling Academy, which now leads us to our main event of the evening. Dynamite Domhausen, London Lightning, and Mike Fire for the opportunity, a future spot, if you will, for the No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling Championship. Let's go down the ringside for the action. time, folks. Out here in Gatineau, Quebec. The New Class Wrestling Academy. Triple threat, ladies and gentlemen, for the opportunity at competing for the No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling Championship belt. And these three young stars, Mike Fire, who already wrestles on the main roster, representing the No Mercy brand, ironically that is, considering that he's on the WWF No Mercy video game right now. London Lightning, current Mystery Wrestling Champion. And Dynamite Domhausen. Two weeks ago, teamed up with Talhausen. A great start. I'll tell you that much right now. A great start. A dragon arm screw, that was pretty cool. What it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. This is the business. This is the action. And we thank each and one of you guys once again, folks, for tuning in on the action. 3+ hours of great wrestling from the NCWA. Again, ladies and gentlemen, next Tuesday at this time period, NGPW, Snickers, Minute Maid, and Virtual Concept presents the 2026 Fatal Encounter event. A live link will be distributed to you fine folks 2 weeks from tonight will be NCWA 33. 3 weeks from tonight is NGP Dubs Super Clash 3. A whole lot of wrestling action, ladies and gentlemen, on this channel. And this summer is going to be chock full of excitement. Our YouTube channel is going to be hopefully bigger, have more supporters than ever before. And it's all thanks to each and every one of you fine folks for taking the time, tuning in on the action, wherever you may be, on the bus, in an Uber, a taxi cab, in your bedroom, in your bathroom, wherever you may be, you are watching the best of the best in this academy. The future, ladies and gentlemen, is in this ring right now. The future. Dynamite freaking Danhausen, ladies and gentlemen. What a star. Missile dropkick, springboard from Mike Fire, who is angry but also hungry for championship gold. For he had the opportunity at becoming the next #1 contender for the Academy Light Heavyweight Championship. And now that opportunity is in the hands of the future Sentinel, a cyborg alien from space, from beyond our world, from God knows what kind of dimension. What is this? Danhausen hits nothing but canvas. Nice hustle, kid. A rolling soul butt from Mike Fire, but what a cool climb up wall kick thing. We've seen it before throughout this program. These guys are incredibly talented. I couldn't even pull that off. No way would I be able to pull that shit off. Just move after move, man. Rolling soul butts. Can't believe it. It connect. Double team powerbomb. London went, hey. Almost a count of 3. Dynamite Danhausen almost stole the thunder from London Lightning. No pun intended, ladies and gentlemen. But that was so effing close. And that's the trick about these 3-way matches, is that anything goes. Literally anything goes. Ouch! You could steal somebody else's victory. You can. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, nicely done by Dynamite Dom. No roll, but no rolling soul butt is gonna stop that one there, Fire. You have to stomp your opponent, elbow drop your opponent, break up the pin at any cost, by any means necessary. This crowd is popping, ladies and gentlemen, as it should. 10 minutes have elapsed, 20 minutes remains. And London has a great chance at winning this match too. If London is smart, he will pick. He will pick his poison. He will pick the right man execute that big finish for the 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Dom, take a second. Take a breather. You just got power slammed by London freaking Lightning. Jeez. What great action, ladies and gentlemen. This is something else. Brainbuster! Referee couldn't even get down to his knees for the cover. Unbelievable. No, break it up, guys. Break it up. It's anybody's game, folks. That's the thing about these triple threat matches. Machine gun chops from Dynamite Dom House. If Mike Fire wins this match, I'll tell you right now, him going up for the No Mercy Championship could very well happen. I mean, it could even happen on an FPW program. It could. Wait a minute. Okay, Dom is still alive. This match continues on, folks. But Mike Fire needs to break up the pins and the submission holds. And Dom, if Dom gets a victory, it's going to open doors. I'm telling you right now. There is a doorway for these three gentlemen right now. Big opportunities for these three athletes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, double team. Oh! Oh, double letter of backbreaker. Oh, nice. Nice breakup. Diving DDT. London Lightning risking his own body to break up the pin, allowing this match to continue. 15 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. All this for a spot at No Mercy Championship Gold. Winding up that arm, baby. Whoa! Nice reversal from London Lightning. But watch out. Mike Fire cuts him off with a backbreaker. Yeah, at this point, any big move, any pinning move can do it. High-risk maneuvers from London Lightning. I think you should be very cautious about doing those kinds of moves. Off the rope. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Nice. Almost a 3. London Lightning kicked out, but look at his spirit meter. It's not looking too good. Oh. This is absolute hype, ladies and gentlemen. The closing moments to this triple threat match. Scott Sampson must be watching this. And I'm sure that even Alex Fisher is watching this match too. They're exhausted. I can feel it. I can feel the aura, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel the vibe for these 3 amazing athletes pulling out all the stops here in the main event of NCWA 32. Double under a backbreaker. London is in deep trouble, folks. Ncwa. Oh man. Oh, release suplex. Full of strength and power in that one. Whoa! I think London was going to go for a tilt-a-whirl. He was motioning it. 10 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We are literally now down to the final 10 minutes of this showcase showdown. ropes. The freaking ropes, ladies and gentlemen.
Break.
It's funny how I mentioned before, take a breather. Now it's like, now they finally got it, but this late in the match, 21 minutes into the contest, ladies and gentlemen, they finally had the realization. Oh, waist lock. Oh, double team. Once more. This crowd is loving it, man. You can feel it off the bat. Dynamite Domhausen, ladies and gentlemen. Just tearing it up. Brainbuster. Go for the cover. Oh. London now dissects Domhausen. And Domhausen does not give up. That was the STF. Step over toe, face lock, and yet Dom fights back. I could have sworn that was London's. It feels like this match belongs to London Lightning. Earlier this afternoon, Storm Raider got himself 3 extra points by pinning Mia Gothicop. Beautiful Dragonsteiner. But imagine if London was able to win this thing. Michinoku driver, dead center in the ring, botch. London breaks it up. 7 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that should have also connected with Mike Fire. Oh. What is next? What is going to happen, folks? I can't predict. It's hard to detect. That was your opportunity, Dom, to break up the pin. London Lightning had the opportunity, or has the opportunity, excuse me. Mike Fire, look at that, clean cover. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. No hooking on the leg, no maestro cradle, no rolling package. Just a simple, straight, clean pin. And Domhausen had the opportunity. From my understanding, folks, from what I have seen, as London holds on to his neck, he is hurt. All 3 stars, folks, are hurt. Look at this. Mike Fire going for a full mount. Gets stomped right in front of London. Gets pinned. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. London Lightning now has 3 extra points added to the leaderboard. Both Northern Thunder teammates, both brothers, are victorious in their own separate match. But most importantly, London Lightning now has a spot to compete for the No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling Championship, ladies and gentlemen. This is huge news to the Academy, but also huge news to the No Mercy brand in fantasy pro wrestling. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. We have now reached le terminus of the program here at the NCWA 32 live stream show. I've been waving throughout the show, but for those of you who don't know who I am, the name is Johnny Valdeganoush, and I am the host and the voice of Fantasy Pro Wrestling, telling you all to get your pets spayed or neutered, help control the pet population, but above all else, have yourselves spayed or neutered and help control the human population. We will see you all next Tuesday at the Prénoisitier Community Center for NGP Dub's Fatal Encounter. So long, everybody, from Loud and Clear Pictures.